Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Seattle was just awarded an NHL expansion team. Very, very exciting. And we're celebrating here at The Rock. Well, you know what? You can celebrate too. Just get do what we do, because we got our Rock jerseys. That's right, man. Get your own KISW hockey jersey today. They're customizable, which means you can get your name, you can get your number, anything you want on there, man. Sweet, dude. These are the colors they really should be when we get our team.
The Rock colors. I'm okay with that if it was black, red, and yellow.
Yeah, that's nice.
That'd be a pretty sweet color scheme.
That's right, baby.
And you might as well call them the Rockers.
I say let's call them the Rockers. You can customize this jersey. Put whatever you want in the back. You want more info? You want to get one of these? I mean, look, the holidays, you know where they are. It's not too late to say, hey, guess what I got you? Go to K.
I'm still encouraging all the men's league teams out there. If you don't have a team name or a team jersey and you're just trying to figure it all out, tell everybody on your team to get their name and number and become the Seattle Rockers.
It's a great idea. I like it, man. Men's league, holidays, or just because you want to look badass, get yours today. KISW.com.
Let's play B-Migs.
Time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. B-Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa, B-Migs, you're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs. It's time to pump it up for Monday. Pump it up, baby. That's it. Time to get pumped.
That's right, man. Little OC with the EC.
The what?
Yeah.
The OOC?
That was Mudhoney with the EC.
Oh, then that was not OC. And it was actually should have been OS, not OC.
That was an RB with the MH.
That's what it is. That's what he's talking about.
Reboot with the Mudhoney.
Oh, it was like WTF?
Yeah. And I was thinking of the old country buffet, to be honest with you. The OCB.
We should all just STFU.
Let's get to our contestant. We got Danny and Kent to take on Steve. Danny, are you there, sir?
I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Sweet, yes.
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can hear you guys just fine, yeah.
Awesome.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Danny will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Danny, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yep.
Not you.
I'm ready.
Yay, thank you, Danny. The New South Wales is a state in which Southern Hemisphere country?
England.
No.
Pass.
The logo for the website TripAdvisor features an image depicting which bird?
A crane.
No.
Stork.
No.
Pass.
Meghan Trainor had the 2014 hit song All About That What?
All About That Bass.
Yes. Trenton is the capital of what U.S. state?
Pass.
A tetrapod is a creature with how many feet?
4.
Yes. What is the name of He-Man's main nemesis?
Oh, gosh. Pass. I'm coming back to that, though.
What is the name of the Cheetos cheetah?
Chester.
Yes. What is the largest whale?
A blue whale.
Yes. What year was the app game Pokemon Go released?
2016.
Yes. What was the name of the vehicle driven by Speed Racer?
Knight Rider.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct.
Ooh, some good pop culture things from the past.
Yeah.
And
Some
that's-
oldies but goodies.
That Speed Racer one is just clogging my brain. I'm so mad
Really?
I don't know it.
We'll think about it, and you'll probably figure it out halfway through Steve's guessing there. And
Yeah. Steve's going to get it, and I'm going to be mad that I don't know it. I should know it, and I don't.
And you don't.
Yeah.
Well, God, did you ever... No, we'll talk about it later because I don't want to give any
Don't
clues.
give him any clues, that Steve.
He doesn't need them.
He's already a cheater.
Oh, wow.
Whatever, brother.
Steve, are you ready?
Ah, yes.
New South Wales is a state in which Southern Hemisphere country?
London.
No.
England.
No.
I don't know. Mexico.
No. The logo for the website TripAdvisor features an image depicting which bird?
A rooster?
No.
Eagle?
No.
Pigeon.
No. Megan Trainor had
Dove.
No. Megan Trainor had the 2014 hit song All About That What?
Bass.
Yes.
No trouble.
Trenton is the capital of what U.S. state?
New Jersey.
Yes. A tetrapod is a creature with how many feet?
10.
No.
5.
No.
4.
Yes. What is the name of He-Man's main nemesis?
Skeletor.
Yes. What is the name of the Cheetos cheetah?
Chester.
Yes. What is the largest whale?
Moby Dick.
No.
Great White.
No.
Blow whale.
No.
Yeah, no whale.
What is the name? What year was the app game Pokemon Go released?
2016.
Yes. What was the name of the vehicle driven by Speed Racer?
Chim Chum.
No, that was the monkey.
That was his buddy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You win.
Oh.
6-5. Sorry, Danny.
I totally remembered.
Skeletor was your
I totally
downfall.
remembered Skeletor, man.
Yeah.
I totally remembered it right afterwards, and then I couldn't get it in.
Sorry, buddy.
All right, guys. Thank you. Have a great morning.
You too,
Thank
Danny.
you.
He was that one away from getting the prize.
You heard the heartbreak in his voice when Steve said, Skeletor.
Yeah.
The sorceress, you boob!
Hey, BJ, I didn't know that you were on Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, thanks, Betty.
Just as I suspected. Hollow, you metal-munching moron!
Still contend that they got their insults from BJ Shea.
Yeah.
You flea-bitten fur brain!
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Of course, you worthless hunk of fur!
It's just rude. The largest whale, Danny got that correct. It's the blue whale.
Oh.
Not the blow whale.
Not the blow whale.
I meant to say blue.
Yeah.
Does anybody know the vehicle driven by Speed Racer?
The Mach 5.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
The Mach 5? How did you know that, Vicky?
I used to watch it.
Oh, all right, cool.
Wow, really? So is that your dad? Another show
No,
your dad?
my brother
showed?
and I.
Really? The old Speed Racer cartoons?
Yeah, we'd watch like all the old cartoons.
Wow.
Flintstones, Jetsons, the old Scooby-Doos, Tom and Jerry. Oh, I love them.
That is pretty amazing for your age, man. And your parents didn't introduce you to
Well,
those.
my parents introduced us to Tom and Jerry, though.
Nice.
All right.
Now, before or after they can speak?
Oh, before.
Before, yeah. Once they started talking, it went downhill.
That's so weird.
Like
It's true, though.
the OG Tom and Jerry, because once they got into some weird animation, I think in like the 70s or even the 80s, it was just really ugly looking. No.
Yeah, when it was just set to like orchestral music and they hated each other.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden they started talking and they were friends, and you're like, this
No.
is stupid. This isn't Tom and Jerry.
Not my Tom and Jerry.
Definitely not my Tom and Jerry.
Does anybody know the bird that is on the logo for TripAdvisor?
I do.
What?
It's an owl.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget an owl's a bird.
Yeah, you do.
You pathetic pair of pitiful pinheads!
Yeah.
And does anybody know the state known as New South Wales, which country in the Southern Hemisphere it is?
Oh, I got to be thinking either Australia or New Zealand.
Australia, yes.
Yeah.
Southern Hemisphere there, not England.
Yeah, just because Wales is in England, and so that's where
Exactly.
New Wales had to be somebody, and then I thought, I remember the English sent a bunch of people to Australia, so why not?
There you go. Well, congratulations, Steve. You won with 6 correct.
Thank you, sir.
Facebook is testing a new feature that, if indeed it works, we are all going to be very happy, especially if you don't like spoilers, or you don't like the Kardashians, or you don't like politicians.
Okay.
This will filter out everything that you don't want to see, and it's called Keyword Snooze. And I love this because I really don't want to hear my buddy's political beliefs anymore. I am done.
I at this point, honestly, I don't even care. I don't care what you're talking about. But if you have like these, if every once in a while you have a post about politics, I'll kind of take it with a grain of salt. But if that person is consistently posting, whether they lean right or left, I just unfollow them.
Nobody cares.
I don't even want to read it. I don't even want to see that. If I see read more and it's something or a stupid meme about a political thing, I just don't care, man. I don't care what you have to say.
Nobody cares.
You're not changing anyone's mind. All you're doing is just spewing whatever negativity that you're trying to spew, and I just don't got time for
How
it.
crazy is it that Facebook has to create this because people don't understand what you just said, Steve? They don't get that you don't care, and I believe nobody does except the idiots that want to fight with them or the ones that are already like them and have already, they preach to the choir. I don't care.
And maybe that's why they do it. They just hope that they're going to get the likes from the people that they're the choir. But like, think about it in outside of a social media world. How often are we excited that someone's knocking on our door trying to pimp whatever it is that they're trying to pimp to us? Unsolicited. Yeah. Knock on your door. Hey, vote for me. Hey, you should check out my religion. Hey, you should buy these magazines. We all just roll our eyes. Like, gosh, their minds never change by that. And that's what you're doing on your social media.
Yeah, nobody cares, man. I mean, when I go to Safeco Field and I see that guy, he has a right
megaphone?
Megaphone, man. And, he's got his right to freedom of speech. But I look at him and I think, do you really, really, really think that this is effective?
I would love if there was, and it's impossible, but I would love to know if there's anybody that has changed their ways because of a guy with a megaphone outside of a concert or a sporting event.
I will tell you, I have changed my way, and you're going to be surprised at the person, because you're right. When it comes to religion, proselytizing is the way they think they do it. And a lot of people think that aggressive proselytizing is the way to change somebody's mind. But you're right, Steve. That isn't usually how it gets done. But my views on religion, I did have my mind changed. And, Steve, you're going to be very surprised at how it happened.
Okay.
It happened from one person.
Uh-oh.
And his name, Steve.
What?
I mean, and this is a lesson
Steve
for all
the
of us.
Thrill Hill?
Steve the Thrill Miggs.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it is, you have never said anything to me. You've never once talked about what you get out of going to church. Mm-hmm. You've never said anything. All you've ever said, which is this is your catchphrase, and I love the catchphrase, is that you play drums for Jesus. That's all you ever say.
I'm his house drummer.
So here's why my mind changed, because I hate to say this.
This is awesome. God. Somebody start recording this.
This is fantastic.
I wish there were other words. I wish my brain.
We have a radio show. It's always being recorded.
Yeah. Did Vicky when she went to start recording? You know what? If you pay attention to the industry you work in. All right.
Oh, yeah, because we never film anything here.
Never.
Quick
Ever.
aside.
Okay, back to me being awesome. Please.
Yeah. But the idea is that how you carry yourself, you don't bother anybody. So it's like, and I've known you for a while. I've known you before you played drums for Jesus. And so it's like, and the way you carry yourself, the way you be, I've also met some people in your life who are also religious, and I thought, wow, these are cool people. Steve's a good dude. Mm-hmm. And so I thought, wow, the one thing I don't ever want to do is I don't want to do anything to Steve to make his life miserable or to take anything in his life that he finds works for him and tell him he's wrong. It's like, I don't want to do that. I care about the dude too much. And then I all of a sudden had this revelation. Oh, wow. Then I need to really think about religion and how I view religion, because I have been doing that to people and I don't want to do that to Steve. So that you, without doing a thing, because you allowed me to basically just watch you and find it in my own way, my own time.
And that's something, I can't say I'm not that smart. So it's not like I intentionally did that.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
But I never want to be that person, because I know what it's like when somebody is trying to pimp whatever it is to you. It doesn't work that way.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. According to this new study, you are going to spend an average of $143,000 in your lifetime to treat yourself. That means we spend an average about $200 a month, every month, on things that are not essential at all in our lives. But
3 words for you: treat yourself.
Yeah, treat yourself. We treat yourself. But these are items that we really, really want, so we do it anyway.
Okay.
Anything from a candy bar or a new iPhone to concert tickets, Steve, or a trip.
or T-shirts.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. None of these things are things that I would do.
That adds up to almost $2,500 a year, and over approximately 60 years of your adult life, it comes out to over $143,000.
Damn.
How about that? Yeah.
All those candy bars.
All those T-shirts and concert tickets.
I don't know what you guys are talking
and
about.
Ricky Henderson with all of his trips to McDonald's and stuff.
True.
Yeah, there's no paper record. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
The study also found stereotypically that women are 3 times more likely than men to spend money on massages and spa treatments. Which shows you that I'm the woman of this show.
Yeah,
actually,
you get that mani-pedi?
I get more massages, I think, than anybody on the show, so I know that.
Well, I'm positive everyone gets more massages than me because I get none.
Yeah, there's that. Men are more likely to spend money on cars and new technology.
Gadgets.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how that works out. So how about that? But it works out to, on average, I'd love to see the high on that number because, there's higher, people do lower. But on average, about over $143,000 a year.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
I'm sorry, in a lifetime. That would be ridiculous if you spent $143,000 a year just to treat yourself.
Yeah, who are you at that point?
Yeah. You are broke.
Yeah, that's what you are. So that's what Americans do. In their lifetime, they will spend over $143,000 just to treat themselves. So what about you? What do you do to treat yourself? 206-421-ROCK, text us at 77999. What do you do to treat yourself? Let's go to John in Seattle. John, you are on the Rock.
BJ Shane!
Who cares?
Only the smart ones.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
So what I do is instead of buying the smaller ticket items, what I like to do is save up my cash and then buy bigger ticket items. For instance, last year I bought a motorcycle, and I just paid about $6,500 cash for it.
Nice.
And then this year I just bought a brand new car and I put about $8,000 down for it.
Damn, dude. So that's all right. So you are ahead of the curve, my friend, because they say over 143,000. You keep rolling like that kind of spending in a year, my friend, and you're going to be Mr. 200,000.
Well, I like to enjoy life. I work hard for the money I have, and so I like to treat myself.
And you know what, John? I think that's a great thing.
What's next on the docket? What are you looking to get next?
I don't know. I think I'm going to try to get into like water sports, maybe like a boat or a jet ski or
that kind of water sports. I was like, whoa, man, this is a little personal.
Steve.
Jeez. So
I just feel like I know you guys like that.
And after that, I mean, dude, after you do the boating, I know it's going to be next for you. You will probably try to become a pilot. It's probably in your 30s or 40s if you're not already there. That will be the next one.
I've actually been playing around with that idea for about 6 months or so.
Giant transportation.
He wants to conquer everything, and then if Elon Musk gets his rocket, John's going up on that rocket. He's going to get his own rocket.
Nice.
It's going to happen. John, appreciate the call. I see, that's cool. Man, I often say that people that have too much time on Facebook being mean to people, they're not treating themselves enough because they could be doing something fun as opposed to that.
Yeah, like impaling themselves with a cucumber.
Huh?
Mean people on Facebook. They should shove a cucumber.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant that's what people do and like to have fun.
Yeah, that's what I
just don't like trolls on social media.
Okay.
So I'd like for them to hurt themselves with a cucumber.
With a cucumber.
Yes.
Oddly specific, Steve.
Yeah, it really was. You know what, Rev? I'm glad you noticed that. You don't usually get that specific. I mean,
I'm just trying to paint a picture.
Oh, thanks, buddy. You're an artist.
You did.
Yeah,
you
really
absolutely did.
Cucumber.
You're a regular Rembrandt.
Thank
you are.
you.
All right, let's go to Mike at Tacoma. Wow, Mike, you are on the Rock.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad, Mike. How about you? What do you do to treat yourself?
I spend roughly $400 a month buying Transformers.
Whoa. Are you talking like the toys Transformers?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, correct.
More, that meets the eye.
$400 a month. Do the math on that, Steve. How much is that a year?
It's a lot.
It's like almost $5,000.
It's like more than $4,000.
$4,800.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow, Mike. So now, do you go trolling around the garage sales? You buy them new? How do you get these Transformer toys?
I do both. Like if it's a Transformer figure that I don't have, I will buy it.
And how many Transformer figures are there that you're not already haven't purchased them all?
There's way too many to buy. Like I don't even have room for the ones that I have at the moment.
So are you planning on displaying them proudly in a case or something? Do you already do that?
I got them on black shelves that I bought at Walmart, but
Nice.
I want to get, they have these really cool shelves at IKEA. They're called like detox shelves, and they have lights in them, and they have glass shelves, so I want to get those ones.
And do you have a significant other in your life? And if so, how would they
Yes.
feel? And how does that person feel about the Transformer collection?
She thinks I spend too much on them, so I've been doing it less and less a month.
Yeah, I'll tell you
Hey,
what.
just go like, look, I could be spending it on whores, and I'm not. So that's
Yeah.
Solid defense.
I could be buying cucumbers, honey. I could be impaling people,
Right.
but I'm not doing that.
Hey, do you remember the GoBots? You ever thought about collecting some GoBots as well?
I got a few of them.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
you
also
do?
these things called,
Isn't that sacrilege doing
No,
that?
it's not. You could have both.
I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
would
these
never
things
put
called,
my
rock
Spock
bots.
next to my Luke Skywalker. It just doesn't seem right.
GoBots were awesome. They were
Right.
like the poor man's Transformers.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, appreciate the call, Mike. Thanks. Yeah. You know, that's why, you know, some people believe in the thing where you have like the 3 pots of money, and then you have the money that pays for the house, you have the money that saves, and then you have your pot to do whatever you want to do with, and then your significant other has their pot. That way, no matter, as long as you're taking from the pot that's your pot, they can never complain. They can go, you're spending too much money on nothing, because you go, no, I'm not. We've got this deal. This is my money. That's my fun money. And I think that's really good to do. That way, a significant other cannot give you a hard time about something that's
Right.
affordable and not affecting your income. That sucks if you're having fun and somebody's telling you not to spend money on it when it doesn't really impact your finances.
Yeah, if you're getting everything paid for and the bills are covered and you got enough money savings and all that crap, everybody should have a little extra cash just to be able to treat themselves to something cool, and you shouldn't be guilted because you're doing it.
Let's go to Ben in Linwood. Ben, you are on the rock.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, Ben? What you got for us today, man?
Well, I'm a man of simple pleasures. So my main thing that I do is, you know those little pies that you get at like 7-Eleven or at QFC or something?
Yeah.
Where it's, just the little fruit-filled guys?
Oh, yeah.
I get those almost every day, at least one.
I'll tell you this, Ben. If you can find something within your budget that you can do as much as you want and it has no impact on your budget and it really puts a smile on your face, it's the key to happiness. Because a lot of folks, when they try to just buy things, you know, they can't afford a lot of those things. And when they can't get them, it makes them miserable. And so a fruit pie, dude, I mean, that fits into almost anybody's budget.
79 cents.
Now,
Is that before or after taxes?
Yeah. Now the only fruit pies. The only fruit pies that I know of are Hostess, but are there other brands that you would recommend, or is Hostess the one that's the one?
Are you really doing this?
I'm actually a bit of a connoisseur, so that's a good question.
Yeah. Steve, believe me, I know my snacks and my treats. That is not a dumb question. Yeah, I'm with Ben on this.
My bad.
Friends is a great brand. Their crust is great. The 7-Eleven brand's a little softer, so if you like it a little bit more mushy for you, go 7-Eleven.
Ah, there we go. Love this.
What, Fred, like Fred Meyers?
Franz, I go to
Franz.
for them.
Yeah, Franz, yeah.
You said Fred's. Okay,
Yeah.
Franz. Like, yeah.
All right, but you're saying the 7-Eleven brand is actually pretty legit.
If you like it
It's pretty
soft.
good. It's a bit more sugar. You can tell it's less healthy. None of them are healthy, but
Gosh,
Franz one tastes more like an actual pie.
Yeah. See, I like that. I like it tastes more like an actual pie and not super
Oh,
sugar.
I know the Franz ones you're talking about. Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you microwave them to get them nice and warm?
Yep, exactly.
Oh man, I don't think I've ever had a Franz fruit pie. It comes in packaging very similar to what the Hostess pies look like. Like it's the same kind of delivery system. I'll have to try Franz out. All right, appreciate the call. Thanks, Ben. That's awesome.
Which one did you go with? Which flavor?
Oh, you got to go apple because apple pie. I mean, that's a. Did you ever have the apple fritters in Hawaii? I forget who makes them. They're Napoleons.
I have
apple.
no idea.
Oh God, apple napples. They're called.
No, I definitely didn't have an apple
Oh,
napple.
dude, they are so like if you go to Maui, find a place. It's Zippy's, but they have a Napoleon's
I went
Bakery.
with you.
Yeah,
we did go there.
You had an apple napple.
I didn't know it was called an apple napple.
They're so ridiculously good.
They're all right.
Okay, shut your filthy cucumber impaled mouth. They are not all right. They're freaking awesome.
It's just a tasty pastry.
No, they are not. They've got more
That's a great name
butter.
for a store, Tasty Pastries.
I think
Don't disagree.
I think somebody's actually got that name somewhere.
Oh,
yeah, that's because you know what? There was a genius before you that thought of that one. Apple napples are so legit. If you ever in Maui on that island or any place that has a Zippy's in Hawaii, I'm telling you, oh my, well, and they have a lot of great Hawaiian pastries and bakery stuff there. So damn good.
Yeah, Spam donuts. Those are good.
Did you have a Spam donut?
No,
really?
I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. They put Spam and everything out there. I mean, really, there could be a Spam donut out there.
Oh, really?
I'm looking at the text line. One person says, I might hit up Ladybug Espresso from time to time. $10 for a coffee, plus tip. It adds up, though.
See, again, harmless. If you got people who like to not wear a whole lot of clothes and serve you coffee, and you like to watch those kind of people serve you coffee.
It's a twofer.
Yes.
You get a coffee, and you get...
It's actually a threefer.
And the extra whipped cream.
Hey, ladies.
Okay.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, if you're upside down in your mortgage, should you continue to make the payment?
Continuing to pay your mortgage or not is a complex decision because you're going to have to pay to live somewhere. You're going to have a housing payment. So continuing to make your house payment really depends on several factors. One is whether or not you have a second mortgage. The second one is how affordable your ongoing monthly mortgage payment is. Another issue is whether your mortgage is adjustable and you're facing an increase in your mortgage payments later on when interest rates go up. If you do have a second mortgage in this economy with the housing prices being down, oftentimes we can take off or strip off that second mortgage in a Chapter 13 case so that you'd only have the first mortgage to continue to pay.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. And thanks for listening.